Ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between and outside, this is the lower bracket round 1, the fight for survival in an all-Korean lower bracket round. And we have a hell of a match because this is Twisted, this is LawLiet, and this is a Warden. Wonderful LabyRinth on the left-hand side, and LawLiet looking chill, looking comfy on the right-hand side. Ooh, I need an oxygen tank every single time after this TPL introductions. But here we go. What style is Labby gonna play? If you ask me prior to Christmas, I'd say Labby, top 2 undead in the world. 1-0 doesn't really cut it at the moment. It's in a little bit of a slump, but then he's back. Defeating Sock. Taking map off of Happy for the first time in 6 months. So now, rank 2 after Happy for the Undead Scourge is heavily up for contention, and I wouldn't mind seeing a fight between them soon. LawLiet, on the other hand, where does he stand on the Night Elf ranks? Top 4, probably guaranteed. Moon, Kaho are probably a bit above him currently. Thank you guys for the kind words. For him, it's a little bit hit or miss. In TED Cup, made it to the finals. Grand performance. And then a few days later, he struggles with Hawk. We'll see how things go. Here today, he can play his Warden on a big map. We got a Shadow Priest already. And a harassing Warden. A very aggressive Warden. I always say you gotta creep that Warden, don't you? But Labby has a wonderful solution to Warden, and that's usually a tower push. But the Acolytes got killed with the Shadow Strike. This is a hard counter to Labby's strategy. There is a backup to the Undead. That is an expansion or attack. But I think this game is going beautifully. I was about to say the Korean coil through the forest, well done. But since they're both Korean, for the Night Elf, of course. Warden is at 50%, but all progress of Labby is stopped. He can creep a little bit, but he has to tech, and I think that's the playstyle he likes the least. LawLiet wasn't able to host his lag in. Shout out, reconnect function, shout out. Fluxu. Love the spirit and enthusiasm of your commentate, so damn enjoyable. Glad you like it. What was I about to say? Wait. There's another Ancient of War in the main. What the hell is this? Okay, Warden is back home, only level 1, full HP, full mana. Labby was threatening another tower push on the way to tier 2, which is an interesting curveball. Always solid strategic choices. Big one goes to Labby. What about the item? What about the ghouls? LawLiet is bringing the reinforcements, all that. Piercing damage. What do we got? Boots? Oh, we got boots. The chase is on. Devotion Aura, pretty nice. What a ballsy play by Labby to go for the shop creep. Usually the Twisted games are long games, 30 minutes, multiple expansions. Not the case here. We're firing on all cylinders from the get-go. But so far... Oh, this was expensive. 2 ghouls dead. At least the Devotion Aura is there. So far, lots of brawling. And solid strategic choices. Labby said, let's tower push. You're playing a Warden anyway. I'm gonna rush you, even with the nerved Nerup. The town thing with the tier 1 sub. Let's go! Thank you for making me subscribe. I don't force you, man. But thank you. Also, Bap La 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 Bala for the 5-month resub. So yeah, tower push. LawLiet scouted it early, countered it early. Second attempt was maybe supposed to force an Ancient of War or more a more defensive play by LawLiet, but he didn't fall for it. Started an Ancient of War to be in time, then could cancel it again. Pretty freaking sweet. Lieutenant Frank Draven, thank you for the 44 month and counting. Love to hear it. So, Labby style, tower pushes, expansions, mass, gargoyles, harass, be annoying. LawLiet shut all this down. 84, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream and you have a wonderful time in between the years, as we say in Germany. I don't know if that's a saying in international countries outside of Germany as well. So he shut that all down, is what I wanted to say, on the cost of the Warden progress. She's 2.8, LawLiet's creeping is still the best in the game if you ask me. Warden with Blink, what a reward. Has no TP anymore, by the way. Did he sell that? I guess I wasn't paying attention. Maybe with the decision to go for Blink, he thought, I don't need it, which is sweet. And thank you, Drakna, for the 8-month resub. Thanks for the stream, guys. Thanks for the support. Without the support, no stream. Easy as that. Thank you. He TP'd earlier. He did TP earlier from the mercenary camp to the base. Yep, you're right. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought that was a staff. Okay, maybe not fully online yet. Oh yeah, so the TP is gone, but Warden is 3. At some point, he probably has to switch to Fan of Knives, but that's just down the road. At the moment, you can still work quite nicely with Shadow Strike. It's a nice way of focusing heroes, and LawLiet has never shied away from that. Toast in the shell. Continuing the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Isn't it in between the days, not years? No. It's the time between Christmas and New Year's is in between the years. What's in between the days? Oh! The holidays. Yeah. That works as well. Gotcha. Maybe it's a regional thing. In the meantime, LabyRinth made it to tier 3. He's gonna get Frenzy, which, oh, it's finished already. He got Destroyers, 44 food. LawLiet just barely hitting tier 3 with an orb and a Sobi, though. These items are insane. Can the Warden carry this push on her shoulders? Coil Nova got the Dark Ranger with Silence first to prevent the Blink and some Shadow Strikes. But first rules are falling. Static Defense is up, but so is Coil Nova. Waiting for the Bears. Desperately waiting for some redo and some roar. The Coil dodged by it. The Blink. Sick action, everybody. LawLiet struggling a bit, but solid micro. All the units, they might be hurt, but they're not dead yet. You'd love to have the Fan of Knives against duels at this point. Lich is getting some last hits as well. LawLiet relatively conservative with his mana to be able to regen the HP. But with these 2 Ancients of War and an AP, how are you supposed to break this? Especially with Bears coming out. It took Labby forever to get rid of this Ancient of War. It's not even done yet. Crazy hold. That coil dodge, just gorgeous. 500 bits by SNS. Come for the beef Wellington State for Warcraft 3. Hope you had some fine holidays, my man. Fiends are falling quickly with the arrival of Bears. For some reason, they like to eat these spider ant kind of thingies. Not my taste really per se. But you know, whatever floats your boat. Big mana potion is gone. Warden. Oh, there's the silence. She's left alone. No staff. Ancients of War gone. Warden level 5. Still missing that Tome of Retraining for the fan of knives. For most Warden players, the issue is getting to level 5. But here, the issue is getting to the right skill build. Labby's push just doesn't stop. Despite the defensive setup. Engaging once again, trying to force some coils, some novas. Last hitting, not perfect on either side, but it is enough. Isn't there? Oh, there's an invo potion on the DK. Oh, and on the ledge. Lab becomes well prepared for a hero focus. And now the static defense is gone. 3 statues. Warden hurt. Desperately waiting for nighttime. Parks the Destroyer next to the Ancient Olor, so whenever there's a bear coming out, you can stop the redo. But it's only Dryads. Smart positioning here in between army and production buildings. Link going in onto the field. Uh-oh. Anti-magic, a little bit too late, it seems, has been dispelled as well. Nice escape through the forest. This game in dire straits. Nobody can afford a lot of losses. Nobody wants to feed the undead heroes higher. And what now? How can you regen that warden? Moonstone? Maybe? Oh, it's nighttime now. Tough game. Who makes the better call? Three, 3-2. Labby is losing a lot of his army to LawLiet in the middle of the map. Now there's no shop anymore. No more potion. Maybe he has to give up this base. Is he not? The Warden Shadow Strike build didn't pay off too well. It's incredible. Fix your rally points, Labby! Gets a bear, right click, needs an invo potion. Ooh, boy. Always be careful. A-bombs are coming in. That's gonna be harder to take them out. Perfect position on the Warden once again, trying to get the Destro out of the air. But supply-wise, Labby is taking the lead. Has no TP. Warden trying to find him, but can't. Ooh, that's rough. And the rest of the army is catching up. Old mate Dad, thank you for the 15 months. Much appreciated. Oh, silence. Can't dodge anything at the moment. We're looking for a DK, aren't we? Gets him! Cameraman missed it! DK in the middle, down, and that is level 6 Warden, and that changes everything. Uh-oh. Labby in trouble. A very expensive buyback. An avatar summoned. Let's go. Needs corpses. Labby is ready with the burrow and the statue right there. Once again, we have a pincer attack. Bears on the right-hand side, Dryads on the left-hand side. Bears everywhere, actually. Warden jumps right in. Onto the DK once again. There's no death pact, but level 4 is nigh. We got dust, but only... Oh no, on both sides, actually. Time to get some fiends. Level 4 on the DK. Is it... Oh, he goes aura too? I thought it was a clear indicator. that LawLiet is going for heavy hero focus now, so Death Pack would have been grand. But no. Aura 2, lifesaver sometimes as well. Especially more movement speed against Shadow Strike is very good to have. Feels like the Warden can pick the target! Blink, right click, invul! DK is back to full health, more or less. And LawLiet, 34 food. But Avatar, another reveal. Warden on the menu, no coil, no mana potion. What a game, guys. What a tug of war. Nobody's floating resources, really. Everybody's spending it. Avon falls, another spirit. And Library is losing everything. And has to retreat. LawLiet holds this. Jesus. What a sick fight. All enabled, of course, by Labby donating 7 to 8 units to LawLiet's army. We've seen it yesterday by Kaho. How do you stop a Warden? Kaka's gem, decent, but is it enough? LawLiet confident now, looking for the fights. And I'd love, like, why does the Chinese overlay not have an indicator for how much mana this will be regenerated? This is the most important stat for me in the entire game right now. Warden in trouble. Invul potion needs to be ready. It is. No dust this time. Wonder if he can send something to a lab. Level 7 on the Warden. Faces. Oh my god, she dead! Oops. And that's it. That's it! GG! Labby with the 1-0. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bye-bye. Just like the Warden. Sick game. Super competitive game. But the Warden can't do it today. Not here. Not on Twisted. Ran out of steam. He dodged quite a few coils and spells. But sometimes there's a silence, there's a coil nova, and then you're gone. Love to see this high pressure style between them. But yeah, not playing with fire. Not being able to dodge that nuke. You gotta dodge these nukes or got potions. Otherwise, you're dead. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And I want to see more of it. Thing is, it is impossible or nearly impossible to dodge coil in melee distance. Therefore, all Warden players usually trying to keep some distance. So there's enough time for the cast. Yeah, but then don't engage. When you don't have an invul potion, heal potion, whatever. Or disengage before you're below kill threshold. If you see that the undead has mana. I mean, if you can't stand the heat, don't put your hand on a running stove, right? That was sick though. That was great. Nice shenanigans between the two as well. Tower push, attempt, falling back. LawLiet setting this up pretty nicely. And here we go. Map 2, everybody. 1-0 lead for LabyRinth. So you have to stay away and let your army fight alone. Got it. I don't know if that's supposed to be a bait or if you're really not smart. But if you're not in a position to fight, you either don't fight or you get punished for not being ready to fight. But it was a chaotic game. And both players left the other player barely any time to react. So what do we got this time? Demon Hunter opening. I feel like LawLiet's body language very different from the game before. Lean back. A bit annoyed. Hopefully Demon Hunter can fix it. There is obviously a good solution to Coil Nova. That's a high level mana burn. LawLiet has been in a slump. He got TED Cup Grand Finals. How can you say someone has been in a slump when he reached the Grand Final of one of the biggest tournaments of the month? As I said, he's hit and miss. But, you know, last week it was all fine. There was last TED Cup. There was a week ago. Aren't there less players in that TED Cup? Why does that matter if you make top 2? Like, yeah, maybe you don't have to face PCG and Hawk. Wow. Okay. Immolation build though. Nice little steal with that. Okay, once again, keeps the DK on a low level, and this is working fine. Haven't seen this build in quite a while. It is obviously heavy pressure on the ghouls, and it seems like Labby has some issues dealing with that. But Labby again, lots of ghouls, lots of sack skulls. And tier 2 cube. This time, I feel like LawLiet's tech is a lot faster. Alpine Iron, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Back from Kitzbühel. Time for some Warcraft 3. Let's go. A nice little skiing trip, eh? I mean, it's in the name, I guess. Detto Kaboom! That was a nice one. Demon Hunter once again in position. Gotta be careful though. Lost the game already. Oh, the first one due to a nuke. This is only one, and these claws are scary, dude. Can he block DK? Can. Staff. Oh yeah, he never got a staff last game, right? I feel like Focus has been in a slump too. He made Grand Finals War 3 champions, dude! What the fuck? Everyone is in a slump except Happy. Yup, that's right. Alright, dude. Report back if you have something positive to say about anyone. Demon Hunter harass. Tech is done. Expo coming up. Quite some pressure on LawLiet now.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
And Panda second, as everyone knows. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Mass is Labby's game. Sweet harass timing. Oh, this is gnarly. Right when you want to build the lores. This is getting gnarly. LawLiet out of position. I guess for the time being. So that Expo is being found. Is he committing? If he commits, it's gonna hurt. And so he doesn't. Okie dokie. Very little gold at the wait, it says 4 out of 10. Okay, now he fixed it. Was probably just building. Yeah, was building the slaughterhouse. Always worried a little bit when I see the 4 out of 10 in an undead base. I mean, we all know it kind of happens that you miss rally. Nice steal. That you miss rally an acolyte and he's just standing there, but you don't get the indicator.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Demon Hunter's still not free though. That's a huge issue. The ghoul push caught him a bit by surprise, I think. And DK Lich is back. Very, very oppressive. There is a reason why Labby won WSB just a few weeks ago in a final over Lin. This guy is on fire, man. It's a little bit of a mystery to me. He just disappears for 6 months for his Rainbow Six coaching career. And he comes back and he's better than ever. There is a bit of echo harass going on. But is it really that bad? Because there's a backup Expo.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
And I'm not sure if this trade is going too well here. Rainbow what? Rainbow Six. It is a shooter game. Ooh. Last hit to Labby as well. Ay, ay, ay. Stops the Panda on the way to 3. The Lich is stealing another one. Labby is just all over this creep spot. Needs the big heal potion soon, I guess, before there's another Nova. There we go. Big consumable gone. Nasty attack. But we're on the way to tier 3. The Expo was built quite some time ago. Couldn't really pay off. And Larry will hit his stride soon. Is he going for a second shop, or did the first one get killed by the demon? Because that would delay... Oh no, we got an orb already, so this must be a backup. Yo, this Lich is a beast. DK a little under level, but there we go. Ruined bracers. Kinda nice-ish. Especially to have kept it away. Ghouls moving to the middle without the frenzy. Destroyer upgrade not done yet. Nuke or not again! With the town portal in his hand. That just can't happen. That just can't happen. Oh, you see how annoyed LawLiet is. But Labby, not doing many mistakes here. Keeping LawLiet busy. We still reach the levels, but so expensive. And now LawLiet has to come up with a play during one of the most stressful moments of the entire game. As one should. Nuke the demon, get him away. And this expo. We even have Nature's Blessing? Okay, we do. A little bit of extra time, but what's this army? It's 4 dryads and an archer. And a bear, okay. But that's it.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
That lich is disgusting though. Heal scroll, mana pod. Labby is so ready. He's also rich. What a chat. I was worried about, or for LawLiet, when I saw his group stage performance here.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
But yeah, Labby is on another level today, it seems. But let's see if the Demon Hunter and Panda can turn this around. Okay, maybe not. GG. Woohoo! Yo, that's rough. No mana burn, never retrained. Immolation is pretty bad in the late game stages. And Labby, this was probably a little easier than expected, eh? Northern Isles clearly not going LawLiet's way. Early game harass, pretty solid. With immolation towards the ghouls, but you gotta go mana burn. Otherwise, I mean, you can't complain about Coil Nova all you want. And it is the nasty nuke, but you have a hero that can take mana away to take Coil Nova away, and you decide to not go for that skill. That's an oversight in my book. Or a mistake in my book. And then Labby punishes that. I was hoping for some long and awesome series here today. This one is a quickie. Well, well, well. Match points LabyRinth continues to show how good he can be. All right, my boy. Time to turn this ship around. Time to turn this series around. Not much to do in the early game, huh? I get it. Something has to go right in the early game for LawLiet. And he's trying with the Keeper. Warden didn't work. Demon Hunter didn't work. Let's bring it back to a more simple style, I'd say. Yes, the colorful yawn. Haster! I hope you had fine holidays, and I hope you saw how well received the weekly cup changes are that you came up with. We're gonna start this next Friday. So shout out Haster for the new weekly cup, alongside a couple of other people who fine-tuned it. Haster number 1. Well, well, well. What do we got? 6 acolytes, of course. Sacrificial skull, of course. It's LabyRinth. And this keeper is trying to get an expo done and then harass the opposing expo. Probably going into mass air, not guaranteed, but kinda likely. Claws +8 is very helpful for the damage output. Sharpen that little beaker
一
of
位
the
玩家的部
birds.
队正遭到攻击。
And Labby rushing Q2 this time. So Sack Skull just for the blight, maybe at the shop. Don't get surrounded. We want more games here. But having wasted all the mana already, without getting a
一位玩
significant
家的部
kill,
队正遭到攻击。
is a bit worrying.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
Yeah, no way. Even using a coil. Okay, so he drained a bit of mana. But the big creeps all going to Labby. We got an expo coming up. Labby has a very, very good idea
一位玩家的
of
部
what's
队
happening.
正遭到攻
And
击。
how do you hold this versus 5 ghouls? By distracting. Oy, oh no, oh no. Did LawLiet give up already? That was to be expected, I guess. Wait, the expo is gone. What? He cancelled it?
一位玩家的
It's
部
now
队
rebuilding
遭到
it?
攻击。
Because of the ghoul threat? Oof. Oof. This is really bad. And this looks like a huge amount of frustration right now. Ooh, that was necessary. Okay, level 3 keeper. Finally something going his way. But pays with an archer. Labby is just playing a more or less standard game. LawLiet still gotta creep the natural. Still gotta wait for the tree. Still gotta level that demon hunter. Has no
一位
nature's
玩家的部
blessing.
队正遭到攻击。
LabyRinth has to screw this up massively to not win this game. Pressure on the demon hunter. Very good choice. Dropping the sacrificial skull for some extra HP regen. Why not?
一座基地正遭到围攻。
Creeps are turning against him. Oh, can he get the Lich kill? Looks like it. Mana burn kill. There we go. Finally, a little
一位玩
tiny
家的
bit
部
of
队正遭到
momentum
攻击。
in LawLiet's corner. That's of course big experience. And the natural scrap. We are working on this. But Levy's getting ready.
一位玩
Cool
家的部
frenzy
队
on
正
the way.
遭到攻击。
That's a quick cool frenzy push. How to stop this? At least there's mana burn. There's quite... there's one entangle maybe. You gotta distract from this expansion. But do you have to take the fight? Lost the town portal earlier. Oh, not again. Not again. Where's the way out for this DH?
一位玩家的
Oh,
部队
Ghoul Frenzy. There's no boots on the demon. Can he reach the shop somehow? Maybe. But thing is, like, Ghoul... Oh, whack. That miss was very important. And kaboosh. Yeah. It's not looking good for that Demon Hunter over there, boys. Man, that miss was crazy. Naga third, though.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
He's just running into the under base. Oops. And there's a Naga waiting in the middle of the map. There's no way out. We're playing catch now. LawLiet is cornered. And maybe eliminated. Demon Hunter can't level this entire time. And dead. This is a brutal, brutal series. For every LawLiet fan. And it's a grand series for every LabyRinth fan. Cue the Benny Hill music. Exactly. I mean, these Giants are just fodder for Fiend's Lich. There's no way out. Disease cloud coming. It's painful. Like, what can we say? This push is unholdable, undefendable. If LawLiet holds this, it's a miracle. No Demon Hunter for 30 seconds. It feels like Labby just read LawLiet pretty much every single game. Found the countermeasures, good control, except, you know, the donations on Twisted. And LawLiet made way too many mistakes. Getting surrounded, losing heroes across the entire series, really. But okay, last stand maybe. Demon Hunter's back, but so is the nuke, because the Demon Hunter couldn't burn for a long time. And it feels like Labby is not losing anything of significance. Poison damage is stacking up. That burrow didn't work. This is some momentum now, but wait a minute. Frostmourne hungers, another hero kill. Too many hero kills. And you know, Warcraft 3 is a game where you really rely on your heroes. And you can't really lose them. It's a wipe. And I guess LawLiet is out. This is the lower bracket already. No fallback net, no more. And not the TED Cup LawLiet. This wasn't his TP league. I really hope we can get back in shape for the grand finals in January. Labby is just really freaking good. And he knows that how far ahead he is. There's not even any regen on these dryads at the moment. Not even the detonator's working. This is a day for a trash can. Like, just throw it away. Go back to sleep early. Maybe get some comfort food. Get a hug from a friend. Demon Hunter is close to 3 though. Is that changing the game? Labby never counter expanded. There's some extra income. But if you keep, oh, Demon Hunter 3, Keeper 4. But again, like the 0 kill number 4 this game. It's gnarly. Labby is losing a lot of fiends. But hero levels are disgusting. Close to level 5 DK. And this feels like giving up. GG. A clean wipe. This man destroys Night Elves, apparently. Not Kaho though, but oh boy. Today, it was an unstoppable force on all 3 maps. No chance for LawLiet, who played a little careless, not sharp enough. And you gotta be sharp